Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Bienvenidos. Today we're doing a little chit chat, get ready with me. I'm just going to be doing pretty much a full face using new makeup products or things that I haven't tried, things that I haven't used in a while. I feel like I haven't sat down to do a makeup video in a while, so it was about that time. Some of these are new launches, some of them aren't. They're just like newer to my collection, so on and so forth. But I did this makeup look right here. It's a peachy spring perfect daytime look. A little side note, I did dye my hair a few days ago. Hopefully you guys can see a difference on camera. But I went for a softer brown brunette kind of color and I'm like obsessed with it. I basically had black before and I wanted to kind of soften it up. So this is the hair color that we did. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. I was a little bit of a hot mess kind of in the beginning, middle part of this video. I didn't know what kind of makeup look I was going to do, but it came together. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. For today, I'm going to start with my eyes. I was gonna do my face first, but there's a new eyeshadow palette that I want to use. I did just get my eyelash extensions filled, so I'm gonna try not to mess around with this area too much. But again, like I said, I do want to try this new eyeshadow palette. So I am gonna prime my eyes first with this new e.l.f. Cosmetics 16-hour camo concealer. I went to Ulta and I was looking for a shade that was deeper than this because this looks kind of light for me. But I'm going to try it as an eyeshadow base, see how light it really is. I'm going to end up using it for my eyeshadow, for my under eyes anyway. So by the way, I have this shade Medium Sand. This was the deepest shade that they had at the Ulta that I went to. And this is the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to use, the BH Cosmetics Santa Fe. I think this is a new one. I got it in a PR package recently. It does have a mirror in there, so I'm going to use it right now. But here's a little preview of what the eyeshadow palette looks like. Not gonna talk about the concealer yet. I'm gonna wait until I use it for my under eyes. I don't even know what kind of look I'm going for. I'm just gonna pick and choose some colors and see what I come up with. So I'm gonna take this one. It's called Sol. It's this yellowish mustard color. It looks kind of darker on. No, it actually looks pretty true to color. So I'm gonna use that one and put it on my crease. I don't think I've ever used a color like this either. It comes off more of a desert yellowish beige color. And as I'm tapping my brush in there, there's kind of a little bit of fallout. I'm not even gonna lie, but as long as you're not going too crazy, I think you should be fine. I haven't even had the chance to come on here and talk about my Sabrina Speaks series ever since I started it. So I did want to thank all of you, all the comments and all the support so far on that last Sabrina Speaks video. I have had a lot of new subscribers and ever since my last Sabrina Speaks video. So I kind of talked about this in the comments of that video too, but I just kind of wanted to come on here. First off, thank you guys. Second, I just wanted to kind of bring up how hard it can be for some of those people to submit their situation, things are going through, a portion of their lives. It's a very vulnerable moment, even though they're anonymous. Just be mindful of that when you comment. I'm not saying you have to agree with anything that I say or agree with anything that that person says. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying just be mindful of how you word certain things, because that person is already, like I said, feeling vulnerable, going on there and telling us about what they're going through. And then imagine them going to the comments of the video and seeing like, oh my gosh, like she's dumb, or you're an idiot, or you're this, or you're a brat. And it's like, I don't want to bring that type of energy to my videos at all. That's not what the Sabrina Speaks series is supposed to be about. Even me, when I answer those scenarios and those emails, I answer them honestly, but I'm not brutal. There's a way that I word things to where it's like, I'm just being honest, but I'm not being mean or rude. I didn't have like a big issue or anything like that. Usually my comments are very positive and I love that. And you guys are like totally like, I love that. I never have to say anything or like talk about issues or this person said that. Y'all know me. I don't pay attention to like negative comments or anything like that. So it isn't that, but I'm just saying like, just picture yourself being in that chair or in that seat, sending out the email and like the kind of responses you'd get. Obviously you want people to be honest, but you know, constructive if you know what I mean. But I just was so happy to be filming that again. It's been a while since the last time I filmed a video like that. And with those videos, I just hope to bring certain topics, certain issues or things that people are going through to light. A lot of things that people don't really talk about on my channel. To be very honest, my channel, let me pick another color. I'm gonna take the color Clay, which is this brownish color. My channel is not going to be a channel where I'm just going to sit here and talk about makeup. As much as I love beauty and all of that stuff, I want my channel to be very universal. I want it to have a lot of different topics, different things. I want it to be about everything. Beauty, fashion, lifestyle. Lifestyle is a perfect category for like the Sabrina Speaks videos and stuff like that. So just wanted to kind of touch on that. I'm really excited to be doing them again. And I've already gotten so many emails. I'm thinking of doing those videos maybe not once a month, maybe twice a month. And someone actually recommended for me to do a chit chat get ready with me like this, how I'm doing right now, just sitting here doing my makeup, talking to you guys, but doing it with the Sabrina Speaks emails and answering some of the emails and giving advice. So I am going to do that. I'll do a mixture. I'll do a mixture of me just sitting here talking, and then I'll do some where I'm getting ready and answering the emails, stuff like that. But I'm really happy so far with the turnout of that first video. This color is called Mesa. It's this coppery, shimmery color. I'm just going to use my finger for it. So far, I don't know how I feel about these colors. They first go on pigmented, and then when I blend them, they sheer out a lot. Like that orangish one that I just put on my lids, it's not really that glittery after I blend it out. So I'm a little bit... But let's move on to the face. This isn't a new primer for me, but I haven't used it in a while. It's the Origins Original Skin Pore Perfecting Cooling Primer, which is this one right here. I've used it before on my channel. It's a very cooling, as it says, a cooling primer to the touch. It comes out like a little putty, and then it's cold. You can feel it. It's really cold. And it minimizes the appearance of pores and fine lines. So I just put that all over my cheeks, pretty much all over my face. The foundation I'm using today, I've had it sitting in my drawer for so freaking long. Ever since it launched, I've had it sitting in my drawer and I just haven't tried it. I did try it in the darker shade as a cream, like a cream contour, cream bronzer, but I haven't tried it as an actual foundation. And it's this L'Oreal Infallible Longwear Shaping Stick Foundation. It does have SPF 27, which is cool for the summer. I got it in the shade 407. Medium to full coverage, 24 hours. Creamy glide-on formula. Melts into the skin and provides weightless, long-lasting coverage that doesn't cake or drag. So obviously you can use this for concealing, contouring, and highlighting. And it says they have 12 shades. 12 shades. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I'm using the shade 407. I'm just gonna put this on my forehead. That might work. Drag it down here. And with the cream ones, I don't know what it is. I don't like using beauty blenders with it. I find that it shears out the cream foundations a lot. I don't know if it's just me or what, but with any cream foundation, I always use a brush. Always. Yeah, so far this is blending really nicely. The color is perfect, especially after I go in and contour and bronze, everything like that. I like the coverage. The finish is nice. It's not a matte finish. It's more of a satin. I would definitely set this foundation though, because it's a cream and because of the finish. I can tell this is gonna get oily on me if I do not powder. Let me kind of adjust the lighting so you can see what I'm talking about. See right here how it looks like kind of shiny. I am 100% going to have to set that. Hopefully that's not too bright. I do want to go ahead and jump to concealer. And I'm once again using my e.l.f. Cosmetics 16-hour camo concealer. This is going to do a lot of brightening. That's light for being a medium sand. This is a light shade. And I don't want to do too much because it's already light. It's going to really brighten, and I've never used this before, so I don't want to overdo it. I am going to blend this with my Morphe M536. Very lightly, just tapping. A little bit goes a long way. I did 2 little stripes on both sides, and look at how bright that is and how much concealer that put on my under eyes after I went ahead and blended it. So I would even just do 1 little streak, especially if it's lighter than your skin tone, a lot lighter than your skin tone, I should say. I'm not done. I'm gonna make sure that this blends nicely. I do want to take the same foundation that I used but in a darker color. This is in the color 410 Cocoa. I'm gonna put some on the back of my hand and then put it on as my bronzer, just like that. If you've tried that concealer, let me know what shade you think would be good for me, because that medium sand one is not, it's not going to cut it, at least not for concealing. So for powder, I'm using this Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder in the shade Fair Light 10. This also isn't a new product, but I wanted to use it because it is drugstore. I want to mix it up in this video and do some drugstore, some high end. I love this powder for under eyes and for all over the face, honestly. It leaves your skin looking super flawless. I wasn't playing when I said I was going to have to set this entire thing. The eyeshadow is coming off more vibrant now that my face makeup is done. The glittery shades still aren't really that glittery, but you can see the color is a lot more dominant now that I finished my face makeup. I do have a bronzer that I want to try, and this one's a lot more on the affordable side. Hopefully it's good. It's the Wet n Wild, what is this called? Color Icon Bronzer in What Shady Beaches. Yeah, I think it should work on my skin. I don't know about this brush. Okay, that's a lot better. Going with the smaller brush for this one, it was starting to look like it was going to be a little bit patchy and it was going to mess up my foundation. So use this with a soft bristle, smaller precision brush. This is like a contour blush brush kind of thing. It's the Morphe E4, by the way, but I wouldn't use it with the big brush like the other one that I was about to use. So that's the bronzer. So far, so good on that. What is next? What is next? What is next? We'll do highlight next. I have the Wet n Wild highlighters, which are these powder ones. Never tried them. I think I am going to use these, but I'm going to use the middle shade. This is Hustle and Glow. Okay, let's see. Ooh, that is pretty. Because it's a loose powder, I'm scared to go in with a fan highlighter, so I'm using more of a precise one, my Morphe M510. But it's putting it on perfectly. Look at that. And this is Wet n Wild, you guys. Don't sleep on Wet n Wild. They have a lot of good stuff. I do have a blush. This is from Becca Cosmetics. It's their mineral blush in Nightingale. I'm probably going to put some of this on my eyes just because I want the look to match. Yeah, see, look at this blush. Is more on the plum pink side and my face is more warm. Let's apply the blush, see how it looks. This is my Morphe M530. Looks just like this. It's supposed to be for contour, but I'm using it for my blush. That's pretty. another product, a little bit goes a long way. I mean, I've been liking blush recently, but not like that. See, that's a little bit better. Added some pink plum tones to my eyes. So it's not perfectly matching, but it's a little better. For my lip color, there are these new lip liners from Mercier. I think these are all of them. They sent me all these different shades, and I do want to go in with more of a rosy pink color. I'm kind of going more towards saffron or baby lips. Let me see. I'll try baby lips. Ooh, I like this. It's more of a coral. It does give you like baby lips. The color, I actually really like this lip liner. Okay, this is giving me spring vibes, peach realness right now. I'm actually here for it. I was a little bit worried there because I was like, my face is looking a little crazy right now, especially with the bright under eye, but I think we kind of made it work, right? I do want to set though. This is my Lancome Fix It Forget It. I don't know if I've ever used this or not, but I don't remember how I liked it. It's a non-sticky oil-free setting spray. Let me see how okay. I don't want to squirt it and then it like. Lately for my lower lashes, I've really been into this one from L'Oreal. It's their Unlimited Mascara and it bends. So it's perfect for your lower lashes because you can bend it and really get in there. Or you can just leave it straight when you do your upper lashes. Let me cover up my products real quick before I make a huge mess. I'm gonna fix my hair and then I'm gonna come back on here and tell you guys how I feel about everything that I used on my face today. So that is how I got this makeup look right here, like peachy spring vibes, and I'm loving it. As far as the product that I use on my skin, the eyeshadow palette, let me grab it so I can show you. I don't know how I feel about it. The colors are coming off kind of powdery and they have quite a bit of fallout. The lighter colors, the transition colors are nice because you don't need those to be as pigmented. At least I don't, because I go for more of those softer looks. But I wish they were a lot more vibrant and thicker, if that makes sense. Because they're so powdery, again, they have quite a bit of fallout. And the glittery shades aren't as glittery and as, you know, va-va-voom as I thought they were going to be. It is a pretty palette and it looks really pretty. I just wish the shades were like a little tiny bit better. This one isn't really new, but if you want to know how I feel about it, I personally like this. This just feels really good on the skin. It feels kind of like a mini facial when you put it on your skin. It's very, very cool. Like it feels cold on your skin. And it does pore minimize a little bit. I just like the way that it feels on my skin. As far as the foundation, when I first put it on my skin, I was very iffy just because I was noticing it was looking a little bit slippery on my skin. I was able to see a little bit of texture, but once I went ahead and set it in place, it looked a lot better on my skin. You can see right now my foundation's actually looking really good. I am obviously going to wear this and see how I like it. I'll update you guys maybe on my Insta stories or in another video, and I'll tell you how I feel about this after wearing it a few times. I love stick foundations. I'm hoping that this one really comes through for me, because if it does, and it's from the drugstore, it's like totally a plus. And then for my concealer, this has really nice coverage and it's very thick and heavy duty. I just need the right shade. This, I'm still going to use this shade because for brightening, it's really nice. I wouldn't necessarily do what I did today though. I wouldn't put it all up in here and then blend it. What I would do is get a shade that is my skin tone or one shade lighter than my skin tone, put it underneath my eyes, blend it out, and then do this one just maybe right here where I need a little bit of brightening. But I can tell this concealer right here is, yes, I'm going to get it in another color, and I'm sure you guys are going to see me using it a ton. The Maybelline Fit Me powder, this also isn't a new product, but if you guys want to know how I feel about it, it's bomb. No other way to put it. It's such a good drugstore powder. This one and my Coty Airspun powder are like up there. I find that this one has more coverage and it's a lot thicker and it gives you more of that like very flawless look. I personally just really like this one, especially in this shade. What did I do next? Bronzer, the Wet n Wild is over here. This one, I was actually kind of surprised. I really like it. Usually with the Wet n Wild bronzers, I find them to be a little bit too cool tone or they look a little bit ashy on my cheeks, but I really like this color. You guys know me. I usually go for more of the warm, bronzy kind of shades, and this is right up my alley. It's so nice on the skin. Like I said, I wouldn't do it with a big fluffy brush like this one. I would do something like an angled, more precise brush and just tap it on the skin. It really brings like the skin to life and it adds that really warm look. My highlighter, yes, Wet n Wild again for the win. Hustle and Glow. This is really nice. I can only imagine what this would look like on the body for the summertime. You can even mix this in with the lotion. I just love the color. There is one that is darker, which is all glown up, and there's one that's lighter, but for my skin tone, this one right here is the perfect color. This was a yes for me. I low-key wish I would have used this as an eyeshadow today. That would have been really nice, but I'm sure I'm going to use it another day. And then my blush is this one from Becca Cosmetics, the Nightingale blush. And I do like this. A little bit goes a long way. It's super pigmented. And I actually like the color. I usually don't go for... My sweater's falling off. I usually don't go for the pinky plum colors when it comes to blushes, but I'm actually really liking this. I think that's it. I just need my lip color and this Lancome setting mist. I think it really brought the look together. I don't know if it's just me, but it really added more of that skin-like look to my face. My face was kind of looking a little bit powdery before I put this on, but this added a very nice sheen to my skin without making me look greasy or oily at all. And I put quite a bit. So this so far is a yes for me. I'm surprised I haven't used this and it's been sitting in my drawer for so long. I think I might have used it like once before, but I don't even remember. And the lip, the Laura Mercier lip liner. This is also a yes for me. The formula is, you can tell it's more for lining your lips. As far as putting this all over your lips, I would do a little bit of lip balm before because I didn't do that and it's looking like a little bit dry on my lips. But this is a lip liner. It's meant to be used only on the outside. I like lip liners for all over my lips just because they last longer. But again, if you want to do that, I would suggest doing a little bit of lip balm before or even after, just to add a little bit more hydration to the lips. But I think that's everything that I used. I'm really highly satisfied with a lot of the things that I used for today's video. And I think I found a few new favorites. I can't wait to use more of these Laura Mercier lip liners because a lot of these colors look really nice. But I hope you enjoyed this little chit chat, get ready with me video. I feel like I was super like blah, 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 blah throughout the whole video. But let me get off. I hope you enjoyed. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all. Les quiero mucho. And I will see you all in my next video.